Okay, boys. So today I gave you a bit of a challenge with one of the questions, and I think it's certainly one that if you can and understand the process and how to work it out, it's certainly going to help you with your problem solving and higher order thinking. So the type of question is where we're having some missing numbers in our partial product strategy. So if I draw a rectangle in here now, and we get given our final answer, but we don't know what we're multiplying by. So generally it would look like this. We've got 4,836 and then 4. And your job is to work out what these missing numbers are. We need to work out what we're multiplying by, which is this one here, and we need to work out what goes in to make these numbers up. Now the best way to do this is to move, is to go, what number goes into these 4? What can you see that goes into those 4? Now we know they're all even, so 2 definitely would go into all those 4. However, I reckon we can find a number that's a little bit larger. I can look at it and go, you know what, here's a 4, here's an 8, here's another 4. I'm going to take a stab in the dark and say, you know what, I think 4 goes into all those numbers. The best way to start is to reverse. Instead of doing multiplication, okay, the opposite of multiplication is division. So we go fourth. If we want to work with 4, we can put a 4 here. Okay, let's see how we go. 4 times what equals 4,000, or 4,000 divided by 4 equals what? We know that 4 divided by 4 is 1. We've got thousands here, so it must be 1,000. So we can put 1,000 down the bottom here. Now, we've got 800 divided by 4. We know 8 divided by 4 is 2, and there's 2 zeros. We can put those 2 down the bottom as well. And next one, 36 divided by 4. Because we're really good at our multiplication sums, we know 4 times 9 equals 36. So 36 divided by 4 must be 9. And then our last one, pretty simple, 4 divided by 4 equals 1. So we can put a little 1 there. So now we know that 4 can go there, and they're our missing numbers. So if we add all those numbers together, a little bit higher, apologies boys. If we add them together, 1,000 plus 200 plus 9 plus 1, we know our final answer here okay, we add those numbers together, we've got 4 multiplied by 1,210 equals, and now we must add these 4 numbers together again. Okay, so we add those 4 together. So 4,000, I'll just create some space for us to work that out. If we go 4,000 plus 800 plus 36 plus 4, $4,840. So we now know 4 times 1,210 equals this number here, 4840. Hopefully, that's a little bit simpler to understand. Your best bet, boys, when solving this type of question is to always find a number here that can be divided by the 4 of these. And as we spoke about in class, we know that if they're all even, 2 can generally go into them. So 2 could also work, but I like to go as high as you possibly can to make the sums as small as you possibly can. I'm going to set one more at the bottom here, and let's see how we go if we can solve this one. A little bit trickier. Okay, let's have 3,600. Let's have 900. 72 and 18. Little bit trickier this time. We need to work out what are we multiplying by and what are our 4 digits that go into it. We can work out over here what our final answer must be by adding them all together. So 3,600 plus 900 plus 72 plus 18. 18 plus 2 is 10, carry the 1. 9 plus 6 is 15, carry the 1. 4. So our final answer must equal 4,590. Your job for homework, boys, is to work out what the rest of those missing numbers are, and we'll check in class.